Good evening, I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley. We're starting out with a look of the tropics. Newly formed potential tropical cyclone number 8, designated earlier by the National Hurricane Center off the Carolina coastline and starting to get its act together here tonight. Now, we did get the latest information from the Hurricane Center at 8 o'clock, 45-mile-an-hour winds again off the Carolina coastline. So it does have the strength of winds to become a tropical storm. That would be Helene, but not that close center. Once we get that close center here tonight, this will be, again, a tropical storm. It could happen as early as the 11 o'clock advisory. So let's talk about this. Here's the latest track forecast cone. Again, getting up to about 50-mile-an-hour winds as Helene, making landfall sometime on Monday and then lifting off to the north there as we move into the early portion of next week. Here's another look at it from our in-house model. So again, still a broad area of low pressure, but starts to get its act together right as it comes ashore. You can see that center of circulation just off the coastline there tomorrow morning, right at the South Carolina and North Carolina line. So again, this will be a weak tropical storm, but tropical storm nonetheless. And again, there it is lifting off to the north. Biggest threat obviously being that heavy rain up along the coastline there. Now elsewhere, we do have tropical depression Gordon. This has been a tropical storm the last couple of days, but it's actually outrun all its convection. All that wind shear is kind of pushing that off behind the storm. Now we do expect Gordon to remain weak over the next couple of days here and then start to lift back off to the north on Wednesday, then re-strengthening back to a tropical storm. But yeah, this is really a storm for the fishes, so really not overly concerned with it. But as for here at home, kind of a quiet night across the Caloosahatchee from the Luminary Hotel. We had seen a mix of clouds and sunshine today and remaining partly cloudy here tonight. As you see, very quiet here on satellite and radar. And over the next couple hours, again, that partly cloudy skies, temperatures dropping into the 70s there by 2 o'clock in the morning. And I think ultimately 77 degrees by daybreak tomorrow morning. Now, as for tomorrow itself, another day of those lower 90s. I'm going to go 92 in Punta Gorda, Lehigh, Fort Myers, 90 down in Naples. But it is actually going to be a drier day, a little less humidity, a little less chance of rain for you tomorrow. Now, I still think we'll see some storms inland, but not going to be seeing as much of them as, say, we've been seeing. As for those feels like temperatures, still in the triple digits, but closer to about 100. Then maybe that 105 to 110. Again, that slightly drier air overhead. So again, watching tomorrow morning, relatively quiet except for in Collier County. That's where we do still expect some showers and storms. That's where that moist air still is lingering over South Florida, and that still could trigger some showers and thunderstorms. Collier, maybe Henry County, but the further north you get, I think the quieter you'll be, say up in the Fort Myers and Port Charlotte and Soto County by tomorrow afternoon. But again, inland and south, I still think we could see some showers and thunderstorms, maybe some localized downpours out in the glades of, say, maybe an inch or two towards Big Cypress National Preserve. But again, overall speaking, less rain chances. We're only going to go about 20% chance on Monday. Now that jumps back up to about 50-60% chance the rest of the week, as we do have that moist air starting to return again later on this week. But again, we are continuing to follow what's going on in the tropics, and we will be continuing to follow that. We still have a long way to go in terms of our hurricane season till November 30th. That's for your 7-day forecast. Again, watching partly cloudy skies in the forecast for you tomorrow, and then back to that typical afternoon storm pattern as we head into the week ahead. But temperatures kind of hanging out in the lower 90s, and look ahead to next Sunday, the first day of fall. But yeah, won't feel like it. Still 90 degrees.